Valmiki Ramayanam is taking us on a beautiful experience of Hanuman being present in Lanka now, and Hanuman is clearly guiding us how one should strategically live life, not cunningly, especially when it is confronting people, because in life we may be good, we may be following all the tenets of dharma. Even then one has to be cautious. One in Tamil they say Nallavan. Nallavan means good person. Nallavan means good person. Another word is Vallavan. Vallavan means powerful person. So one should not only be Nallavan, one should also be Vallavan. In Kannada also they Vallevanu, Ballavanu. Ballavanu means good capacity also one should have. So along with dharmic thought, one should be also powerful. One should not be weak and dharmic. If one is weak and dharmic, there is a possibility of being taken for a ride by many people. Its reason is because of the weakness. Because of the weakness, either emotional weakness, intellectual weakness, physical capacity weakness, also one can be taken for a ride, one can be brought into trouble because of that. So intellectually also one should be equipped. One should also be emotionally balanced. One should have a good physical body also. When all the three are there, then one will be going on the right path, but without being cheated by anybody. So that is what Hanuman is teaching us through this particular Valmiki Ramayan Sundarakand. We'll continue. We are on page number 20. Iti nischitya Hanuman Suryasyastamayam kapihi Achakangshe tada viro Vaidehyadarshanotsukah. You will all might have noticed in military camps and very with high security locations, there will be searchlights which will be around continuously. It will be moving around to locate anybody coming there. With all that security, somebody can hide below the shadow of that one, lie down and still go. So Hanuman has to be very careful because they are all watching Hanuman. So here that's what it's indicating. It's waiting for the sun to set. Surye chastam gate ratro Deham sankshipya marutihi Vrishadanshaka matrotha Babhuvadbhuta darshanaha Pradosha kale Hanuman Turnamut utpatya viryavan Prativesha purim ramyam Pravibhakta mahapatham Prasadamala vitatam Stambhai kanchana sannibhai Shatakumbha nibhairjalair Gandharva nagaropamam Sapta bhaumashta bhaumaischa Sadadarsha mahapurim Talais Spatika Sankirnai भास्वर विभूषितै वैदूर्यमणिचित्रैश्च मुक्ताजालविभूषितै तैस्तैः सुशुभिरेतानि भवनान्यत्र रक्षसाम् काञ्चनानि विचित्राणि तोरणानि च रक्षसाम् लङ्कामुद्योतयामासुः सर्वतः समलङ्कृताम् अचिन्त्यामद्भुतकाराम् दृष्ट्वा लङ्कां महाकपिः आसीद् विषण्णो हृष्टश्च वैदेह्यादर्शनोत्सुकः स पाण्डुरावीद्भविमानमालिनीम् स पाण्डुराविद्धविमानमालिनीम् महार्हजाम्बूनदजालतोरणाम् यशस्विनीं रावणबाहुपालिताम् क्षपाचरैर्भीमफलैः सुपालिताम् चन्द्रोऽपि साचिव्यमिवास्य कुर्वन् चन्द्रोऽपि साचिव्यमिवास्य कुर्वन् तारागणैर्मध्यगतो विराजन् ज्योत्स्नावितानेन वितत्य लोकान् उत्तिष्ठतेनेकसहस्ररश्मिः शङ्खप्रभं क्षीरमृणालवर्णम् उद्गच्छमानं व्यवभासमानम् ददर्श चन्द्रं स कपिप्रवीरः ओप्लूयमानं सरसीवहंसम् श्रीमद् रामायणे जय जय श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये आदिकाव्ये सुन्दरकाण्डे द्वितीयः beautiful description of Lanka. Again, what Hanuman immediately did after seeing the city, seeing the condition of the city, seeing the security arrangements of the city, having resolved thus, Hanuman, the heroic monkey, who was eager to discover Sita, a princess of the Videha territory, then longed for the sunset. He is waiting for the sunset. Surya Astamanam. Nay, contracting his body at night, when the sun had actually set, the son of the wind god assumed the size of a cat. Strange to behold. So he assumed the size of a cat because cat has got a little more accessibility than any other animal, and he will not be seen, not be noticed. Springing up quickly at eventide, the powerful Hanuman proceeded to penetrate deep into the lovely city, whose highways had been symmetrically aligned, which was filled with rows of mansions and with its golden pillars and golden lattice windows, looking like the city of the Gandharvas, all made out of gold. Very rich, Swarnamayi Lanka. Lanka is now Swarnamayi. So you see that it is beautifully planned, all 9 roads are beautiful, mansions are beautiful, everything is beautifully planned and all golden. So seeing this one, now Hanuman is slowly entering the city. He saw the great city from where he stood as distinguished by 7-storied and 8-storied mansions. Houses which are built, they're palaces, If you go, even if you go about, say, 1,000 years back, as we saw in Indonesia, you could see those buildings with mansions. Buildings, 3 floors, 4 floors we could see. But you see now, 7 floors and 8-floor buildings are there already. Those dwellings of the ogres in the city shone brightly with their respective floors inlaid with crystal and gold, nay, studded with cat's eye gems and decorated with strings of pearls. Buildings are decorated with pearls. Okay, cat's eye gems. Really wonderful decoration. Wonderful archways of gold erected by the ogres also illumined Lanka, decorated on all sides. So wonderful archways of gold. It is olden days tradition, you find that if there is a eastern path, then the east will be recognized by an archway of the eastern side. If you go to Madurai also, even now, Madurai you can see this 4 arches on 4 directions you will see. That is right from the main road itself you will see the arch there. Welcome to Madurapuri. Beautifully it will be written there. Beholding Lanka, which was beyond imagination and strange to look at, Hanuman the great monkey felt despondent and delighted at the prospect of finding out Sita, eager as he was to see Sita, a princess of the Videha territory. So he was little sad also, and also very happy, because sad because Sita has been abducted, and also happy because he is going to see Sita very soon. Presently he entered the glorious city, which was arrayed with rows of white interlaced 7-storied mansions and conspicuous with gold lattice archways of great value, nay, which was protected by Ravana and fully guarded by ogres of terrible might. Again he is seeing one by one, wherever he goes he sees gold only, all completely what you call plated with gold. He could see the mansions also, and lattices, the windows, everything is gold. Normally we talk about steel and then aluminium, and there it's only gold, everything is gold only. Rendering aid as it were to him and shining brightly with hosts of stars in their midst, nay, overspreading the worlds with a canopy of its light, the moon with its myriad rays made its appearance on the horizon. It was time for moonrise, right time for moonrise, so you could suddenly see the moon also and the stars also being lit. The night is being lit, and naturally when there is moonlight, these studded gems and all will start shining, they are all glowing. That great hero among the monkeys gazed on the rising moon white as milk or a lotus fiber, which was shining brightly with the splendor of a conch shell and resembled a swan swimming in a lake. The entire Akasha, the sky is looking like a lake, and as though a swan is swimming in that. So the moon is looking glorious. So you can imagine that mostly it must be a full moon day when he has reached there. On a Purnima day, Hanuman has reached on a Purnima day. Thus, the Canto 2 in the Sundarakanda of the glorious Ramayana of Valmiki, the work of a great Rishi and the oldest epic. Tritiya Sargaha. Canto 3, appearing in person before Hanuman, while he was making his way into Lanka at night, the mighty ogress presiding over the city stops him, striking with the palm of her hand, getting unnerved even though gently smitten with his left fist. She permits the monkey to enter, repeating the words of Brahma, the creator, that the destruction of Lanka should be concluded as imminent when she is overpowered by a monkey. So small summaries here. Salamba shikhare lambe lambato yadasannibhe sattvamasthaaya medhavi Hanuman marutatmajah Nishilankam mahasatvo Vivesha kapikunjarah Ramya kananato yadhyam Purim ravana palitam Sharadam budhara prakhir Bhavanairupasobhitam Sagaropama nirghosham Sagaranila sevitam Supushta balasam pushtam Yathaiva vitapavatim Charutorana niryuham Panduradhara toranam Bhujagacharitam guptam Shubham bhogavatim-iva Tam savidyut-ghanakirnam Jyotirgana nishevitam Chandamaruta nirhradam Yatha chapyamaravatim Shatakumbhena mahata Prakarenabhisamvritam Kinkini jala ghoshabhihi Patakabhiralankritam Asadya sahasa hrishtaha Prakaram abhipedivan Vismayavishta hridayaha Purimālokya sarvataha. Again, still he's continuing to move, but again he's also seeing the formation of the city, how beautifully the city is formed. Standing on a towering peak of the Lamba mountains, a synonym of Trikuta, another name for mountain. Trikuta mountain is Lamba or Lamba, which looked much like a high cloud. And relying on his own virility, the intelligent Hanuman, son of the wind god, who was full of great courage and was an elephant among the monkeys, entered by night the city of Lanka, which was protected by Ravana and was rich in lovely forests and water, which was adorned with mansions white as autumnal clouds, which unceasingly emitted a sound like the roaring of the sea, and was fanned by breezes from the sea, nay, which had been rendered sufficiently strong by well-fed forces, even like Vitapavati, a synonym of Alakapuri, the capital of Kubera's realm. So your description is going on, very detailed description. You know this ivory, the ivory color, what we know, the tusks of the elephant, you know, it's a very pleasing color. It's not fully white, so ivory white, what we say. So the buildings have been painted in those white color. All the buildings are looking beautiful with all the pearls and gems and everything. So the white is giving a very, very beautiful look, and it's looking like Alakapuri. Alakapuri is the original fortress of Kubera. It's looking like Kubera's Puri only, Kubera's realm. And he's also seeing that wonderful sound of breeze going there, as though it is a sea. If you go to an ocean, you see the waves are coming, you can hear those waves, this beautiful sound of the waves, looking very nice for him, night time. Had elephants in rut, stationed at its charming outer gates, and was provided with white gates and archways, and which was frequented by serpents and guarded by them, like the splendid Bhogavati, the city of serpents, the capital of Patala, the nethermost subterranean region. So for protection purpose, in the olden days, even nowadays, at the border of any country, you have the barbed wires. First and foremost is the barbed wires, then you have trenches dug. You have trenches dug there, and then you have mines will be there, hidden mines will be there, and then you will have dogs also prying about, maybe sentries going around, and then you have also the snakes. Number of snakes have been let around there to guard the entrances, so nobody can enter into the city like that. So it was looking like another Puri. First one was the Alakapuri or Vitapavati. The next one is looking like the serpent Bhogavati, the serpent kingdom. It is looking like Bhogavati also. Delighted to reach the city, which was ever overcast with clouds, illumined with flashes of lightning, and served by hosts of luminaries, the planets and stars, and which ever resounded with the thunder-like sound of violent blasts, even like Amaravati, city of gods, the capital of heaven, nay, which was enclosed with a defensive wall of gold, and was decorated with pennants fluttering with the jingling of tiny bells attached to them. Hanuman leapt up the wall. When he had surveyed the city on all sides, his heart was filled with wonder. Now he has come from the mountain, seen it from the mountain, somehow made his way through all the trees and all the pathways, whatever was possible. Then he sees that it is overcast with clouds. It is overcast with clouds, illuminated with flashes of light. It means it is Purnima, and also it is about to rain, like the situation about to rain, like so it's absolutely dark. Earlier it was bright because of the moon, now suddenly it has changed. And the planets and stars, they were also visible, but there was also clouds. And then violent blasts of thunder, lightning. So, and then the bells were jingling, bells were there, the flags were fluttering, all beautiful description of the Lanka city. We'll pause here today. Hari Om Tat Sat.